And of course, they're capable, young, up-and-coming young stars with this national team. It's Lily Yohannes and Michelle Cooper coming in at the hour mark for this game. Jess, who makes an impact in this window, in your opinion, right out the gate?
Oh, we got to go with Lily on this one. She draws the penalty. The States go up 2-0. I mean, just immaculate penalty by Lindsay Heaps. And Lily, oh my gosh, I salivate over her distribution and her vision because it is so impressive at her age. I mean, her back could be to a player on her team and she will drop a dime over her own shoulder, just distribution, be able to switch in the point of attack. She's getting into the final third. She's causing havoc against this Brazilian back line. And so that's the kind of game changer that you need going into these games. But for her to be as young as she is, I think it's just immaculate, just her brilliance on the ball, especially. Obviously, she's tough as nails when it comes to, getting behind the ball and defending. She had a couple of fouls, but hey, she was not letting off the pedal from the moment she got in the game. And then for her to draw that penalty, the way that she just got in a small pocket of space inside the box, she cuts two defenders, draws the foul, like just immaculate vision from this young woman. And so she is such a game changer, and she is such an immaculate team player as well. The way that she just distributes the ball is something that you dream of, especially as a striker. When I'm making a specific run, I need dimes played to me, regardless of whatever kind of run I'm making. And this young woman, she hits those. As far as Michelle Cooper coming in, I mean, she came in blazing hot. Not quite the right decisions every time she was on the ball. She gave the ball away a lot. But this is her second game with the States, and, not enough experience yet for her. But, at the end of the day, it's a learning process, and, just the game being just so elevated right now. I think she has a lot to learn, especially at the international level. But I think, she went up against Lorena 1v1, too big of a touch that went into her, which forced her to make a good save, throw her off her run. But it was good to see her getting some minutes in. But man, Lily is my game changer of the game.
Lily was crazy.
Nuts.
Lily is crazy. I jump out of my seat when I see her getting ready to come sub Dom. I'm like, what are we going to see? But Cooper, to me, for me, the biggest growth we're seeing is the decision making from the coaching staff. We see that they really know this team. They really know who's going to do what, who's going to provide what for the team. Cooper, yes, I agree. Sure, she lost the ball a couple times. She didn't make the right decisions. That just comes with playing at that level. It comes with letting go of your nerves, whatever. But damn, did she turn everybody around? Did she body people? Did she make a statement physically and energetically wise that gave Brazil really an own taste of their medicine that I think really set this trajectory around? And by her doing that, I think that freed up a lot of space. I mean, we were seeing Lindsay Heaps make runs in behind from the deep 10 pocket. When have we ever? Lindsay Heaps is not known for her speed or getting in behind. But because we had Thompson and Cooper on the outside channel, stretching, pulling, being in those pockets, challenged physically, it opened up for Yohannes and her skill set. I saw somebody in the comments say she reminds me of a young David Beckham or a Zinedine Zidane.
Nice.
Yes, I completely see that. But the texture and the space that she's able to put on the ball, I think, is a lot of credit to the coaching staff making the decisions to keep Thompson on, keep Cooper over there, have Macario interchange. She's so smart with her movement, very understated part of her game, how she pulls center backs out of position that ultimately creates space. And I think the Yohannes and Macario combination we're seeing, they play so similar, their technique is similar, they're raising the standard for what a footballer for the US looks like. So I love it. I think those subs really, really changed the tempo of the game.
To your point about the coaching staff also working and growing alongside these young players that they're evaluating, it was, look, I'll just be frank, it was nice to see Lindsay Heap not hire at times in this game. It was
Mhm.
great to sort of see her a little bit lower, kind of being more connective. And yeah, there were moments when Lindsay Heap found herself eating some grass in this game. But if there's one thing I know about Lindsay Heap against Brazil, she's gonna eat that grass and win those fouls because she was winning those fouls. They were winning the free kicks, the resets, and I appreciate that in a game and against an opponent like Brazil for sure. But it's incredible to just hear you both be so reflective about Lily Yohannes and just everything else that we have heard and seen really in just her short time with the national team. And it's understandable that Hayes is going to be vocal in her availabilities and say, take it easy, simmer down. Let's not, that's her job as a coach.
Yeah.
Check your player, your young player that you're building up and you want to develop. I thought it was very smart the way they utilized her in this game to sort of just kind of take it in on the bench and then get out there and kind of execute with what you've learned through observing on the bench a little bit. It's tough because Lily Yohannes is a very good player who is so very clearly on her way to becoming a great player. And I think it's an exciting time to witness. And it should be that's how they should continue to operate. This should be fun, right? It's not a year where there's a major international tournament right around the corner. There's a window of buildup here. So it is just nice to see this team not only playing with some of that DNA that we always hear so much about with this United States women's national team, but having fun along the way. I think that's really, really cool. Just when you think that surely there's no room for more debuts, turns out that was a lie because we get to see Avery Patterson for a little bit. So it's not a lot of time that we get to see from Patterson, but Jess, maybe you could speak a little bit to the moment of a player getting that first cap and getting that first debut.
Oh, it's nerve-wracking. But at the end of the day, I think Avery Patterson handled herself well in those last, 15 or so minutes, including that extra time. I think she honestly handled herself well. She kept her composure. Her passes were very simple. She simplified her game. When she needed to clear the ball, she cleared it. And so, it showed, her level of confidence and why she's out there. So I was happy that she got her first cap. I'm always excited when a player gets their first cap. And so at the end of the day, I think that she handled herself very well. I mean, you didn't really see her nervous too much on the ball. And so it was just exciting just to see a new face with their first cap going in.
Yeah, got a lot of great photos here.
I love this photo. Like, this is what you dream of as a little girl, let alone your rookie year in the league, and boom, bop, bam, you're in camp. You get it. You get minutes. I mean, although very few, and you didn't do much in the game, I think it's a big testament to the coaching staff. They're never going to put you in a position that you're not prepared for.
Mm-hmm.
Starting Avery Patterson would have been wild. Like her and Mickey Owen on one side, they've never played together. Like she's young, she has a lot to grow. Emily Fox is a perfect person to learn that position under, but I'm so happy for her. The joy on her face and that smile is why we all love to watch, love to play, love to just be a part of this game and its culture for moments just like that. So I love it. And hey, more depth in that right back spot because we need it.